Hey guys, Xaryu here. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for all the positive feedback on that last video. You guys are awesome. I love reading what you have to say. I saw someone in the comment section ask for my leg routine, so here it is. Alright, to start things off, I usually start with some back squats, some pretty basic stuff here. I'd say 99% of leg routines start with a back squat. That's not an exact number, but so here we're trying to keep our big chest, head up, butt out, push through your heels, and you don't want your knees to go past your toes. So a lot of things to be cognizant of while you're doing some squats here. I start out with some really light weight, just 135 for 10 reps, and then I'm moving it up to 185. I didn't say in the last video, but my body weight is 135, so these are more than body weight squats here. But as you can see, my knees aren't going past my toes. I'm keeping that butt out, trying to keep that flat back and keep a big chest and my head up. I'm going right to parallel, but I'm trying not to go too much past parallel. I only go past parallel unless if I go for like a lighter weight. When you go past parallel, it takes the pressure off of your skeletal structure and starts putting it on your tendons and your joints. So going to parallel is fine for heavier weight, and for me this is heavier weight. So here this is 2 plates. I think I get this one for 5 reps, and here you're pushing for anywhere from 4 to 10 reps. I wouldn't go too much lower than 4, too much higher than 10. But I go for 5 sets. My first one kind of stretching out with just 135, then I go up to 185. This is 225, but I only got it for 5. It's pretty hard right there, so I'm going back down to 185. I'm searching for maybe 8 to 10 reps here, and for my last one, I'm gonna also go for about 8 reps too. So form's looking good. Keeping that butt out, keeping that shoulder width stance. Trying to come up as explosive as I can, but I'm pretty fatigued at this point. So I'm a 4 set in, so I'm getting a little bit tired. But yeah, keeping that pretty solid form. After this, I did put on the weight belt. I would like to mention for a little bit heavier weight. I put it on for 2 plates, and I just kept it on after that. It feels pretty nice on the back when you go a little bit higher weight. I don't put it on for my first couple sets usually, but as I increase the weight, I do like to use that weight belt. Just as a side note. But yeah, after this, we're going into 3 sets of front squat, which you'll see here in a moment. Struggling to get that last rep, but we end up getting it. Oh, we're going to go for 1 more. Wow, I'm stronger than I thought. All right, pushing it all the way up. There we go. Okay, so here's some front squats. Same thing with your form. I don't cross my arms. You can't really see it in this video. I think you might be able to see it from a different angle, but I put my hands under the bar. I don't cross my hands. And I'm going for 3 sets of anywhere from 6 to 10 reps here. I think I might get 8, 7 or something like that. Go a little bit more on my depth here because it's only 135. That's about my body weight, so I don't mind going a little past 90, but go take it 290, maybe a little past 90. And here we go. Here is our second set. Still keeping it at 135. I can't really get this for too much more than 6, 7, 8 reps, so I don't like to go up too much past this. Those grinding reps will build you some nice legs, but I'm trying to focus on some more functional legs so I can jump high, run fast, stuff like that. So I'm focusing on exploding as much as I can and trying to keep the weight a little bit lower. I changed up my leg routine actually about a month ago. Previously I was going for super heavy weight, trying to get my max up, but now I think I have my legs to a size that I really like, so I'm just trying to maintain my legs and trying to increase the functional strength by trying to explode on all of my reps. So I could even go lower weight if I really wanted to. But here's this other angle. I think you can see kind of how my hands are positioned. I was trying to get more angles for you guys, but it's kind of hard. I don't have a tripod or anything like that, so I was thinking I might order one to get more angles for you guys in the next video. So here we're going into some stiff leg or straight leg deadlifts. Here you want to keep your hamstrings tight. So you want all the pressures and you want to pull through your hams. So this is killer on the hams, and can also be some pretty nice, give you some pretty nice lower back definition. This is, I just call it my leg day, but I do, these deadlifts do work a lot of that lower back. That's how you get that sick looking lower back. So here we're jumping into 3 sets of this. I'm not even going to try to calculate how much weight this is. It's all in kg, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to convert it to pounds because I failed in my math in the last video, like you guys saw. But yeah, just going for 3 sets of this. You want to keep that back straight. You want to try to keep those legs as straight as you can, and yeah, pulling up straight through the hams, dropping that weight. these are relatively lightweight, you know, as far as a deadlift goes. I don't do any just standard deadlift motions in my current routines. Might have added in later, but this is just really nice, lightweight deadlifting, just for that nice ham definition, nice lower back definition. Looking pretty good. So next we're going to go into some more rest pause training like we talked about in the last video. So here I start with the ham machine. You know, I usually like to start with the leg extension machine before I do this, but someone was on it, so I had to start with the ham machine today. But I'm doing that primer set of, you know, 15 to 20 reps. I think here I get 16. And then after that, we're going to give it a 10 to 20 second rest, just like we talked about in the previous video. And then go for 4 subsequent smaller sets for anywhere from like 5 to 10 reps on those. I think I usually aim for like 6 or 7 in this video. So I'm trying to go up really fast on the way up and try to squeeze more on the way down. You know, I could come down slower here. I think I'm getting pretty fatigued and tired, so I'm just trying to pump my reps out, but I could even squeeze more on the way down here. But I remember doing this is just earlier today, and my hams were killing me. If you guys haven't tried this rest pause style training on some of your exercises, I would definitely recommend giving it a go. It is, like, just looking at it, it doesn't look that hard, but man, I'm telling you, it gives you the craziest pump in any body part you're doing it on. And as you can see, I think I'm only doing 50, maybe 60 pounds, so this is like half as much as I would normally do on, you know, standard leg curl sets. But with this rest pause going up for that 15, 16 reps and a bunch of small subsequent sets, you have to go way lighter weight. So I think I'm going 50 or 60 here. I'm doing the same type of training here. My leg extensions next. I don't, the weight is probably 70 or 80. So like, again, like really light. Normally if I'm doing like more of a standard set, I'm going to be at more like 100, 110, 120 pounds in my leg extensions, sometimes more depending on the day, you know, how hard I hit squats and front squats, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm only at 70, maybe 80 pounds here. So I'm not focusing on the weight as much as just that form. I could even come slower on the way back down. But yeah, that's my first set. I think, you know, anywhere from 15 to 20 reps, rest about 10 seconds. Then you want to get 5, 6, 7 more reps here. Yeah, now I'm coming slower on the way back down, or at least on some of the reps I am. Yeah, so I could definitely work on coming slower on the way down and really squeeze those legs. But I think my legs are pretty much pumping right now. They're really tired. I remember doing this, so pretty brutal. I'm trying as much as I can to, you know, really squeeze on each rep. It's kind of hard to see because I'm wearing sweats. Maybe in the next leg video, I'll wear shorts or something like that. Freaking Speedo or something. No, I'm just kidding. But here, I think, you know, 1 or 2 more sets here, and then we're going to go to finish the workout off on some calf raises. I'm trying to keep this video short, so I'm speeding up some of these clips, but I think I actually have my entire routine in here. I don't cut anything out like I did on the back and by video, so that's great. Coming down nice and slow. Getting really exhausted at this point. I was filming this before I went to class today, so just trying to get it all in there. So these are my calf raises. I just have 2 plates, which is, you know, pretty reasonably light for calf raises, and I'm just trying to get, you know, that primer set, then 4 or 5 sets afterwards, just like we talked about. And here I'm trying to, you know, push up, squeeze all the way at the top, and come back down pretty low. I could maybe get a little more depth in there. That's my first set. Going in for my second set. One thing to note too on these, sometimes I will bow out my feet to give to work a different part of the calf. Sometimes I'll bow in my feet. It's kind of hard to explain, but maybe I can show you in another video. But right here, I'm just doing a pretty neutral feet stance. As you can see in between my reps, I'm really trying to stretch out my legs. I'm dying. It might not look like it, but I'm dying my calves after this. It was so hard to even walk to class, guys. I'm telling you, it was pretty brutal. But I think the video's getting wrapped up here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. You know, it takes a lot of effort to film and record these, but I really enjoy reading all the comments and seeing what you guys have to see, any suggestions, and you know, let me know what you want for the next video. I think on the last video we got 125 thumbs up, so that's awesome. If we can try to hit that again, that'd be amazing. And let me know what video you want to see next. You know, chest and tries or shoulders, abs, anything like that. Just let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something or enjoyed or just laughed or anything. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.